Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wild Astro. Thank you for joining me. I'm back at the Grwyne Fawr reservoir. The dam's over there. I've had a nice walk today. We've done about 7 miles up and around the reservoir, along over the mountain, along the peak up here, over Grwyne Fawr, and I've got with me today a special guest, someone you've not met before. His YouTube channel is known as Novice Wildcamper, and I'd like to introduce you to Mike.
Hello everyone.
Yeah, so Mike's joined me for our walk today, and we're going to have a camp here next to the dam. But yeah, go and have a look over at Novice Wildcamper. He's hit his first 100 subscribers recently, so he's doing well, but he's very new to the game, so get over there and show him some love. And Mike, what sort of things do you get up to on your channel, and what's your sort of, why do you do it?
Well, same reason as everyone else does, I suppose. I love to get out, bit of solid spin on my own, except for this time. I'm enjoying the company, but first time away from Dartmoor, so it's the first time I've camped, wild camped and not been on Dartmoor, so it's a nice change. Longest hike I've done so far, so Richard's knackered my knees out doing that, which is good.
Sorry.
Yeah, I love doing it. It's new for me, but I'm enjoying it and loving it. So first collaboration with Rich, and hopefully we're going to have some fun.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, Mike's from Devon, Somerset rather, and so Black Mountains and the Brecon Beacons, where we are, is sort of halfway between the two of us. So it's worked out quite nicely. And Mike's also got a young lad similar age to Elliot, whose name is Oliver, and we're hoping to bring them out together at some point when the weather warms up again next year as well. So fingers crossed. There'll be 4 of us on a camp at some point, and the 2 little lads will get on like a house on fire, we're sure. So we're going to get set up, squared away, and make ourselves at home here next to the Grwyne Fawr dam. Okay, so camp is set up, folks. I'm in the HILLEBERG ANJAN 2, as you might expect. Mike is in a tent that I've never seen in the flesh before. He's in a 1 Tigris smoky hut. Is that right, Mike?
Yep. Smoky
hut, yeah? And he's just been putting the final touches to one of his many modifications that he's made to this, including... tell us about that inner tent, Mike, because it's not a 1 Tigris inner tent, is it? You found it on AliExpress?
Alibaba. So
Alibaba.
One Tigris don't do an inner tent for this particular model. It's 3.2 meters across, so it's massive. But this is a 3 meter inner tent from Alibaba that fits it perfectly. A couple of little changes I've done to the outside to make sure it hooks up properly. But yeah, loads of space.
It is massive.
My latest invention.
This is the piece of wire.
Piece of wire with glue on the ends.
That's going to hold the.
Which does this?
It's going to hold the air vent open.
Because if you look at the air vent at the back.
Yeah.
Which hasn't got it.
Oh, it's flat.
It's completely pointless.
There's no air getting in there, is there?
It's one of the things everyone says about this tent. The issue with it is the air vent's just non-existent.
Right.
So I tried my little rubber door stops that stops toddlers from slamming their fingers indoors.
Right.
That worked to an extent, but it blew out in the wind.
And you've actually slid a piece of wire into the seam here.
A little incision here. So it's ripstop. That can pop inside it completely.
Yeah.
So it's not going to go anywhere, and that holds that open, and you get an airflow through.
Fantastic.
It's still not perfect, but what I was saying before, it's not that much wider than the actual tent.
No, but it's better than.
It's better than what it was.
It's better than what we see the other side, isn't it? Yeah. Excellent. What a fantastic tent. There's tons of space in it. It is. I can't believe how massive it is. Mike's 6'4", and there he is standing next to it. Yeah, it's a huge tent.
I need a big tent.
Brilliant stuff. And the vestibule makes my vestibule look tiny. Excellent stuff. So that's the 1 Tigris smoky hut, and yeah, good looking tent. get onto Mike's channel, have a look at the modifications he's made, because there's all kinds of clever little bits and pieces in there that he's done to make that inner tent fit really nicely. So yeah, Novice Wildcamper. A very good evening to you folks. It's meal time. We've just been and collected a bit more water from the reservoir with the well, I've used the MSR Trail Shot filter, which has done a marvellous job. Food tonight is the Summit to Eat pasta bolognese, which is a lovely, real nice one. You'd enjoy that if you're into your sort of tomatoey pasta. It's really herby, very tasty indeed. I've hung the Goal Zero lighthouse up in the tree here, just to illuminate the situation a little bit. And yeah, we're going to get the old pocket rocket on and fire up some water for the pasta. And I'll update you a little bit later on. Okay, so it's time to bid you good night, folks. Hope you're enjoying this film so far. I'm going to go to sleep now, or I'm going to try to go to sleep now. You can hear the water cascading over the dam from here. It's a lovely, relaxing place to be. The night sky has been stunning tonight, but I haven't got the big camera with me, so I apologise for that. But I am going to show you a short night lapse once I sign off for the evening, which I'm going to do right now. Night, everybody. See you in the morning. Well, good morning everyone. Hope you're okay. We had a half decent night, up once or twice, but yeah, all good, all good. Coffee is brewed. Enjoying one from the Aeropress this time. This is a new coffee making method that I was recommended by someone on Facebook. Thank you very much. And it is absolutely spot on. I love it. It's probably going to be my new go-to method of making a coffee, I think, because it's easy, it's lightweight. The only real problem I have with it is finding something to carry the coffee grinds in with me on the trip, but I can get around that for a cup of coffee that's this good in the morning. So the Aeropress is going to be my new coffee making facility on camp, I think. Mike's just tucking into a lovely bag of sausage and beans that he's brought with him. One of these pack your own bags from eBay. Did you say you got it from, Mike?
Yeah, they're like £4 for a pack of 10, I think it is. So
yeah.
You can just put in whatever you want.
And you can just boil it in the bag?
Yeah, boil in the bag, Ziploc. You can wash them out and reuse them, so you know, save the environment a little bit. Or if not, they're cheap enough to just chuck them and get some more. Nice one. But no, they work great. They've been a bit wider.
Could be a bit wider, yeah. It looks a bit tricky to get your spoon all the way in there.
Need a longer spoon.
There you go.
Story of my life.
Well, and that's it. We're going to get packed up and make our way down from the dam. Yeah, job's a good one. No sunrise to speak of this morning, but there's a nice bit of colour to the sky. So we're enjoying it. It's been very still all night. Not a sound other than the water from the dam, so it was lovely. So we are almost packed up, and thought I'd bring you for a little walk through this little patch of woodland next to the dam where we spent last night. Very little condensation last night, oddly, considering how still it was, but it was a lovely quiet, calm night, so I'd highly recommend this spot. But you'll see we've come down the slope a little bit. The dam is over there. So if you walk along the dam and then turn left and then drop down the slope to this little plateau that we found here, we're curious. Does anyone know what this might be here? It's a huge stone-built base of something or other with lots and lots of threaded bars coming up through it as if something has been attached to the top of it at some point. So if anyone knows what that might be, give us a shout out in the comments below. Yeah, I want to mention somebody that has been invaluable in the last few weeks while I've been sort of attempting to improve films and stuff, and I've got a long way to go until I'm at his level, but I want to mention a chap called Anthony Payne. Anthony is one of the best visual filmmakers on YouTube at the moment, in my opinion. And if you're not familiar with his work, I'll put a link up here. Have a look at Anthony Payne's channel, because predominantly Lake District based, his visual filmmaking is just stunning. And he's also, on top of that, a really nice guy. Very willing to help out. I've been in contact with him privately via email and asked him to have a look at my videos, see what he thinks, if he can offer any helpful criticism and guidance, and he has done. He's absolutely a lovely guy, very generous with his knowledge and his skill and talent. So have a look at Anthony Payne's YouTube channel, because if you enjoy the scenic side of these videos, his films will absolutely not disappoint. So take a look, and give him a thumbs up, give him a sub, and show him some love, because he's absolutely fantastic. And that's that for now as far as shout outs go. We're going to finish getting packed up and then start wandering off, and I'll bring you back on the walk across the top of this this lovely dam. See you in a minute. Right folks, so we are well on our way back down to the car now. Going to head home for a Sunday with the family. As always, happy days. I'd like to thank Mike, Novice Wildcamper, for coming out on this camp with me. And I'm sure you'll see him again in a future video, certainly with Elliot and Oliver involved. And thanks ever so much. Folks, I've hit 1,000 subscribers, and I can't believe that many people, you know, want to come on this journey with me. But thank you to every single one of you who has hit that subscribe button. I am over the moon, and I know I've said that with every milestone I've reached, you know, 500, 10, 800, whatever it's been, but I genuinely cannot fathom how it's happened from, you know, just the channel just being over a year old. It is amazing. So thank you to every single one of you. If you've enjoyed this journey, please go and hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave any comments or questions you've got below. It's been a fairly basic trip, this, very calm and serene, and a lovely quiet night, so nothing particularly dramatic, but that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's about getting out and enjoying ourselves and having a, you know, having a bit of distance between ourselves and the crazy world that we live in these days. And that's it. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. I will see you again on the next trip. I'm not sure how long that's going to be. And if you haven't seen it yet, pop over to the video where I've started my my camper van conversion. There's going to be new installments of that every Monday evening coming out, assuming I've made some progress during that week. But yeah, it's going to be the first Wild Astro camper van that me and Elliot are going to use for getting out and about on our adventures. So head over and have a look at that if you haven't already. And that's it. Thank you so much again. This is Richie for Wild Astro, signing off.